Although some might have seen Tom Clancy's The Division as a straight third-person shooter with cover mechanics, anyone who has spent time with the game knows it is much more than that. For all intents and purposes, The Division is an RPG looter shooter where players spend the majority of the endgame grinding for better gear, more experience, or one of the in-game currencies. As with any game that prioritizes the grind, there are plenty of ways to get the most out of the experience. Gamers' time is very precious these days, so it's important to grind smart, not grind hard. With that in mind, one Division fan has put together a helpful map that highlights every boss in the game's Dark Zone PvP area. While exploring the Dark Zones, players will have to contend with enemies that are much stronger than those found roaming around the non-contaminated sections of the map. There's also always the chance of running into a rogue, other online Division player that can turn on you and steal your gear. As for getting that gear, the best way to grind in the Dark Zone is by defeating the named bosses. There are a handful scattered throughout the map that are highlighted by the game's landmarks, but there are actually quite a few more than most players would think. Some even reside underneath the ground in the New York City subway station. On the map, the blue arrows indicate street bosses, and the white arrows indicate underground bosses. It's worth noting that the further north the player goes, the more challenging the bosses will become, and once the Dark Zone has been repopulated for the endgame, those top-tier bosses, and their accompanying thugs, will be level 32, which is actually 2 ranks higher than the current level cap. When it comes to grinding Dark Zone bosses, the ultimate goal is a high-end item, be it a piece of gear, a weapon, or a mod. They don't drop that frequently, so expect to farm boss kills a lot. Good luck out there, agents, and remember to watch your back in the Dark Zones. Be sure to click the subscribe button and check back for new original Game Rant video content every week. Thanks for watching!